We are finally making a headway between these two biggest political parties, talking about the new Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress. Let's take our subscribers back in time during the State of the Nation's address by our own President of Ghana, Nana Addo Akuffo Addo. He emphasized in his speech and reiterated that he is going to put a stop of vigilantism or a stop of the vigilantism here in Ghana, and he has finally done justice. He has made the two biggest political parties, as NPP and NDC, come together, and today they met to discuss ways and means that they can put a stop to vigilantism here in Ghana. The two people who met together with the other political parties are Samuel Fosu Ampofo, as the NDC chairman, and also our own Freddie Blay, who is the NPP chairman. They met, and we'll give you more updates about the outcome of it. What really happened when they met to put a stop of vigilantism here in Ghana. Also coming up in the news, the former president of the Republic of Ghana, J.J Rawlings, whom a lot of people call Papa J. We heard information that they were come to reading 4 biggest universities here in Ghana after our former president. These are done to honor them, how they served and how they toiled for our country, Ghana. So today we are enjoying all the benefits that we are having. Papa J was part of the former president that they were going to rename a university after him, but he has declined. This particular university that they were going to rename after him was UDS, University of Development Studies. You remember that it was our own ex-president J.J Rawlings who actually built this university. He actually engineered this. He wanted a university to be at the upper north. That is somewhere around 1997 or so. So they built the university, and now fast track 20 years, they want to rename it after him. He is very angry. We'll give you more updates about that. Let's start off with the news of the moment. That is our own ex-president of Ghana, J.J Rawlings, whom a lot of people call Papa J. As we said earlier on right here on Pinax TV, there is a particular coalition, or there's something, a proposed something that they are trying to rename universities among our top leaders, our top past presidents here in Ghana, which included our own President Akuffo, J.J Rawlings, Buzia, among other presidents who served well under their tenure. So one person that they singled out, they wanted to rename a university after, was our own Papa J, because it's said that you honor your heroes whilst they are alive, not when they are dead. So they want to honor him whilst he is alive, and he said that no. So today they were just about to pass the bill. In fact, they sent the bill to Parliament. They sent the bill to Parliament, so our Parliament will approve, say, the UDS, or University of Development Studies. They'll rename it and do it like, let's say, University of J.J Rawlings. So just before Parliament will pass this particular bill, our own ex-president of Ghana, J.J Rawlings, have come out through his communications director, or one person who works with the communication directorate with the former president's office. He has come out to debunk and tell the public that nobody in this country should rename anything or any university after the ex-president of Ghana, because Rawlings has said in the long statement that he does not want anything or anybody or any university to be renamed after him here in Ghana. This is the statement that we got from the office of the former president of Ghana, talking about J.J Rawlings. Now, this particular statement, as shown on the screen, it reads: former President J.J Rawlings has taken note of publications in the media on a proposed universities bill to be submitted to Parliament. The former president has taken particular notice of the plan to rename 4 universities after eminent Ghanaian personalities, including the naming of the University of Development Studies, UDS, after him. When the proposal for the naming of UDS was first brought to the former president's attention by the Education Minister in 2007, he thanked the president and the government for the honor, but politely declined the offer because he had a long-standing principle not to have any national monuments and facilities named after him. Indeed, in 2015 November, when the then government of the day offered to name the offshore Cape 3 Point floating production, storage and offloading FPSO vessel after him, he turned down the offer as well. The former president has since the publication of the details of the new bill to be tabled to Parliament, written to the Minister of Education to reiterate his position, and kindly requested that the renaming of UDS after him to be withdrawn with immediate effect from the draft bill to be submitted to Parliament. The former president once again thanks the president and all those who in diverse ways are keen on recognizing his contribution to the development of education here in Ghana. This was issued by Akuffo Addo. He is with the Communication Directorate with the office of the former president J.J Rawlings. So this is what is going on. J.J Rawlings has said in the past that he came to serve. Whatever he came to do for Ghana is from God. He came to serve because God really ordained him to be president of the Republic of Ghana. And when he died, he doesn't want any statue, any monument, or he doesn't want anything to be named after him. Say, yeah, this is Rawlings Center, this is the University of Rawlings, this is Rawlings Senior High School. He doesn't want anything like that because he has long stated in his principle that he wants to live a free man. He came to serve. He wants to live freely without anything being named after him. A lot of people have applauded him though for this particular thing, that renaming universities after leaders and other people usually is a waste of time, because when they have to change the name, a whole lot of documents, and this is going to cost millions of Ghana cedis, and a waste of time. And he has declined, which is saving Ghana a lot of millions of Ghana cedis, and is saving people the better name or the good name which has been in existence for so long. University of Development Studies is good. I don't know why they want to change it to the University of J.J Rawlings. This can only happen here in Ghana. Let's move on to another issue which is also gradually taking a shape here in Ghana. We reported right here earlier today that there was an ongoing meeting between the two biggest political parties here in Ghana, talking about the NPP and the NDC, that's the National Democratic Congress, and the New Patriotic Party. And today the two leaders met, talking about Samuel Ofosu Ampofo, who is the chairman for the National Democratic Congress, and also our own Freddie Blay, who is the chairman for the NPP. They met together with other stakeholders of the two main political parties to discuss ways and means about how they can come to a consensus or come to an agreement that they can put a stop to vigilantism here in Ghana. Vigilantism currently is on the rise, and then as the president of the Republic of Ghana said some few weeks ago or some few months ago at the State of the Nation address, that he is going to do anything to put a stop to vigilantism if the two biggest political parties here in Ghana don't come to an agreement and sit down and come to a dialogue and come to their senses on how they can put a stop to vigilantism. Today they met per what the president said. They met and then they had a meeting. We don't really have details about it, but this was the outcome which was briefed to the media, and we are giving it to our lovely subscribers right here on Pinax TV. It reads as shown on the screen. The NPP and the NDC, among other things, also agreed to stop the ownership, hiring of the utilization of vigilantism or militia groups by political parties. The chairman of today's Tuesday meeting, that's Professor SKB Asante, reading a summary of the outcome of today's dialogue to the media, said, after an open and exhaustive deliberation, the parties have agreed that vigilantism is inimical to Ghana's system and must be eradicated. Which means significantly, both parties agreed to engage in deliberations aimed at 1. Disbanding the vigilantism groups operating here within the political parties or for political purposes. 2. Prohibiting the ownership, hiring, or utilization of such groups by political parties or members thereof. 3. Cooperating with state agencies and stakeholders in the total eradication of such groups or incidents of vigilantism here in Ghana. So this was the outcome. Let us break this down for our lovely subscribers here on Pinax TV. Today, when the two biggest political parties, when they met, this was the outcome. The first outcome the first agreement that both of them came to was that they are going to disband vigilantism groups here in Ghana. What they are saying is that any vigilantism group, say be a MPP Hawks and NDC Hawks and Kandaha Boys, they are going to dismantle each of these particular political vigilantism or vigilante groups here in Ghana, whether they are working for NPP or NDC. 2. They are going to prohibit ownership or hiring or utilization of such groups by political parties. For example, if NPP is having an election or NPP is going somewhere, NDC is going somewhere, they are not going to take boys, okay, because we don't trust the opposition or the current government, we are going to get some boys to protect us. They are not going to hire any vigilantism, or they are not going to take any vigilante group here in Ghana. The third outcome was that they are going to cooperate with state agencies, talking about the police, the CID, the BNI, and other security agencies on how they can put a stop and eradicate vigilantism here in Ghana. So this was the outcome of the meeting that they had, and this particular statement was signed by the chairman of the NPP, Mr. Freddie Blay, and the chairman of NDC, Mr. Samuel Ofosu Ampofo, respectively. So this was what really happened when the two biggest political parties met today. We'll give you more updates about this, but if you are new here, please subscribe to our channel Pinax TV. Subscribe for more news and also share this video to your various social media handles. Thank you very much for watching.